Hello guys, Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 747. And today I'll be reacting to $1 Million Sharks, season 1, episode 8. And reacting to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
One turn of a single card could be worth $1 million. From Campbell, California, it's $1 Million Sharks. And now, here's your host, star $1 Million Sharks, Alex.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you, Brandon Sturridge, and welcome to $1 Million Sharks. One turn of the
Wait. No card values in the game show? No nothing? Continue on.
single card could make you a millionaire. Now let's open up the board and get to the cards.
Wow.
And there are the cards over there. The red card on the top will be played by one player, while the blue card on the bottom will be played by another. And now let's meet our two contestants for tonight, which are Justin Noyes and Nick Dennison. Welcome, players.
Hey. Glad to be here.
Hey.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's Albert. Continue on.
Noyes from Halifax, Canada. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I'm a huge gamer.
What games do you like to play?
It better not be Pokemon. Ugh.
Oh gosh, why does everybody always ask me this question? A variety of games.
Hey, I get paid to ask these types of questions.
Wow.
But glad to have you here, Justin.
Oh yeah, thank God. No answers. Blah blah blah. Continue on.
We got Nick Dennison. Welcome.
Yeah, it's glad to be here.
Glad to have you here as well. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Nick Dennison from Petite Kentucky. I'm 24 years old, and I love game though that hard shots real important and provides you up.
All of us here on the 25 like game shows.
Yeah, especially for films and TV shows. Continue on.
Let's play $1 Million Sharks.
Yay.
Each contestant has a deck of 52 playing cards. They've been shuffled and cut. And it's a race to the finish by correctly calling off all 5 cards by predicting whether the next card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. We play the best 2 out of 3 match, and the winner of the match will receive $6,000 and will use that $6,000 to play in the big money cards where they can turn that $6,000 into a cool $1 million. But before they call off high-low on the cards, they must answer a high-low toss-up question, and just before the show, we flip the coin to see who will start first, and that will be Justin. Justin, here's your first question.
Okay.
We asked 100 male prison inmates, have you lied to your lawyer? How many 100 male prison inmates said they lied to their lawyer?
Wow. I'm gonna say 25.
25 out of 100.
25 plus the 25 means 50 to me. Like the 25 on the 25 channel. Continue on.
Inmates saying they lied to their lawyer. Nick,
Definitely higher.
you say it's higher. The actual number of inmates say they lied to their lawyer is 40. It is higher.
Wow.
Trust me, inmates will do anything to avoid jail time. Let's say your opening card, it's a 9.
Wow.
Ooh, let's change that card.
Change then that card to a 3.
Ooh.
Higher.
Higher than a 3, a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, an ace.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Lower than the ace, a deuce.
Higher.
For a clean sweep, it's a clean sweep of jack. Wow.
That was quick. That was quick. Continue on.
Didn't give Justin a chance at the cards. That's game 1 out of 3 or 2. We play the best
2.
Game 1 out of 2 for you. Win this next game, you get to play the money card, so this will make a break for you, Justin. We are going to deal out the cards for game number 2, and Nick gets this next question. Let's let the full cards load in, and here you go. We asked 100 eloped women. Did you ever use a ladder to get out of your bedroom window? How many eloped women say they have?
Whoa. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna do it in a way. 42.
Did you say 42 or 46?
I said 42.
46.
Oh,
Justin?
my bad.
Yeah, he said 42. He didn't hear him.
You're going to say it's higher. The actual number of eloped women say they used a ladder to
Let's
get out of
see.
their bedroom window
Yeah.
is... It's 0.
Wow!
It's not higher, it's lower. Wow.
Wow!
That even makes sense now. Continue on.
Exactly. Let's see your opening base card. It's a 3.
Again with the freeze.
Kyle.
Higher than a 3, a 10.
Ooh. 50-50 spot. Kyle.
You're going to go against the odds.
No!
And you go back to your base card, and Justin gets a free shot at 8.
Lower.
Lower than the 8, a deuce.
Alright, higher.
Higher than a 2, it's the king.
Lower.
Lower than the king, a 3.
Higher.
For a clean sweep for Justin. It's an ace, and we're going to go to
That's
the game.
again with this.
Clean sweep, so this is anybody's game. We are going to be going to the tiebreaker game, and only 3 cards and 3 questions will be answered. So this is anybody's game. Justin, you get the first question of the tiebreaker. Justin, we asked 100 people. Have you ever refused to speak to a family member for a year? How many people said yes, they refused to speak to a family member for a year?
Ooh. I always speak to my family members.
Me too.
Gosh. 47.
47 out of 100 people say they refuse to speak to a family member for a year. Nick.
That's gonna have to be low.
It's going to be lower. The actual number of people say they refuse to speak to a family member for a year is 18. It's much lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless if they're in a bad relationship, you should at least speak to your family member.
Yes.
Your opening card, Nick, is a 7.
Depends, that's 7.
Sure. The queen.
Low.
Lower than the queen, an 8.
Ooh. Higher.
For $6,000 in the match. Higher. No, 5. You go back to your base card. Justin gets a free shot of this card. It's a 10.
Lower than a 10.
Lower than a 10. It's a duplicate.
Really?
Nobody advances to the third card. We are now going to go to our next question, and this will go to Nick. We asked 100 lifeguards. While rescuing a swimmer, did your swimsuit ever come off? How many lifeguards admitted that their swimsuit came off while rescuing a swimmer?
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with 29.
29 out of 100 lifeguards.
29. Ha ha ha.
Came off while rescuing a swimmer. Justin. We're going to say it's higher. The actual number of lifeguards say that their swimsuit came off while rescuing a swimmer is 33. It is higher.
Wow.
Pretty close there, Nick. Justin, you had the 10. You want to keep it or change it?
Change it.
Change it. 10 now becomes a 6.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna go higher.
You're going to go higher than a 6.
Another duplicate!
One. Nick, you have the queen. Higher or lower than the queen?
We're going lower.
Lower than the queen? No!
Really?
Oh, man. Well, this is the last question of the tiebreaker. Somebody's going to win this on the play of the cards, and this goes to Justin.
Beba.
Justin, we asked
Continue
100
on.
people, are you better off?
Oh,
by
what do you say?
This is the last question of the tiebreaker. Somebody's going to win this on the play of the cards, and this goes to Justin. Justin, we asked 100 people.
Okay.
Are you better off financially than your parents were? How many people said yes, they're better off than their parents were financially? Justin.
Justin, hello.
I'm here at 38.
38. Just gonna make sure you gotta have an answer, otherwise you will get disqualified. Nick, do you think it's higher or lower than 38?
A little higher.
You're gonna go a little higher. The actual number of people say they're better off financially than their parents were is 72. It's not a little higher, it's much higher. Alright, Nick, here's the situation. He has the queen, he needs 2 cards to win, just like Justin, but he has a 6 and needs 2 cards to win. You can either keep control or pass control, and he cannot change his 6. If you make a mistake, Justin wins. If he makes a mistake, you win. What's your decision, Nick?
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go lower.
Alright, lower than the queen. No, it's a duplicate card.
Again? Okay, he wants it.
I meant to push the red button. I'm using my keyboard over here because I'm controlling the flash program at the same time. But
Whoopee!
The game in $6,000. Congratulations, Nick. We got some nice parting gifts for you backstage. Thanks for taking the $1 Million Sharks Challenge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Justin, how's it feel winning $6,000?
Pretty good.
It's very good, and it was a pretty quick game. It's not the quickest, but it's
It's the quickest, yeah.
one of those episodes where we get the games done quick.
Exactly. One of the quickest Ultra React episodes we have ever seen to react to this. Continue on.
Justin, if you won big, what would you do?
Oh gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with $1 million if I won $1 million. Oh gosh.
You know what? Just like what I tell everybody, you have time in the world to think about it. Now, before we get to the big money cards, if you didn't see our last episode, we had one of the most heartbreaking busts ever.
And yes, if I did, if you saw me spin the water during that last heartbreaking loss, I was speechless. My jaws were just dropped when I did react to this. If you haven't checked out episode 740, go check it out. Viewer discretion is advised when I said some cussing in the video, but it's a whole different story. Continue on.
We had a contestant by the name of Dante who had $250,000. He was trying to go all in for the $1 million, but he lost it on that card. And
yeah, it was a heartbreaker. And I'm like, dude, come on. I was just, and then that way I finally spit the water, and then that's how you do it. Continue on.
hopefully that does not happen again. Do you
Agree.
$1 million tonight, Justin?
I'll try.
All right, let's give it a try as we get up to the big money card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Right here, the $6,000. You're going to be using that $6,000 by making high-low wages by predicting the next card is higher or lower. And you make $500 increment bets until you get to the last card, which I will explain momentarily. You start on the bottom low with your $6,000. 3 cards on the bottom line. Your decision how you bet them. Move up to the second low will give you another $14,500 and 3 cards. Your minimum bets are $500 until you get to the big bet where you can either cash out with your winnings or risk it, but you must bet at least half of your winnings. And if you get the same card, you don't win any money, you don't lose any money. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I've got no questions. Let's play.
Good, let's play. Here's the $6,000. I wish the best of luck to you, Justin. Let's see your opening card. It's a 7.
Ooh.
Change it.
Change it. Changing the 7 to the king.
Alright, 6,000 lower.
$6,000 lower. It's an 8. $12,000 and an 8.
Gosh. Oh boy. An 8. Middle
Yes.
card. 50 low. 500 lower.
All right, yeah, you can't bet $50 here. This isn't the 70s or the
Yeah. Continue on.
$500 lower. No, a jack. You're down to $11,500, but you got a better card than jack.
Alright, I'm gonna go with 9,000 lower.
$9,000. That's a pretty good bet there. Lower. A deuce.
Ooh!
500. We're gonna give you another 14.5, taking you up to an even $35,000. And what are you gonna do, Justin? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna bet I'll go higher.
Of course. It's a 10. $70,000 at a 10, and you can change it if you don't want it.
Get rid of it.
Sure, I can do that. The 7 now becomes another 10.
Another dude!
I'll bet higher.
Of course. An 8.
Wow.
$140,000. And what are you going to do, Justin?
I'll bet lower.
For $280,000. A 7. $280,000.
Wow.
Now, do you want to keep your $280,000 or play it? I must remind you, if you decide to change it, you must play the card.
And it freezes on me. Hang on.
$1,000 or play it. I must remind you, if you decide to change it, you must play the card.
I'm gonna go for it.
Alright, do you want to keep that 7 or change it?
Change it.
Alright, you gotta bet at least $140,000 on a turn of this card. Oh, it's an 8.
Wow.
Oh my god. I have to go 140,000 higher.
$140,000. Let's see if you can add. You can have $420,000 if this is higher than an 8. No.
Oh, well.
Oh.
But thank God there was no boss. Continue on.
However, you still got a mighty payday of $140,000.
It's not bad.
Big payday over there. Congratulations, Justin. Thanks for playing the Million Dollar Sharks. Spend your money wisely. Hope to see you again next season. You're welcome. And if you ever want to play Million Dollar Sharks again next season, all you gotta do is just wait till we film the next season.
Yes.
Welcome to anybody here. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another exciting edition of Million Dollar Sharks. Tune in next Friday evening where we have 2 contestants battling out for that chance to win $1 million. This is Alex Parrish reminding you to spay and neuter your sharks. Goodbye, everybody.
If you'd like to become a contestant on Million Dollar Sharks, send us a request to 25 Facebook page and sign up to join our 25 Discord server. All participants must be at least 18 years or older in order to play.
So that was Million Dollar Sharks Season 1, Episode 8. Oh my God. It lost half of it and go $140,000. Let me just unmute this.
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for Million Dollar Sharks, a Parents Production Group presentation.
Thank you, Brad. So that was that. All I'm gonna say about this, well, amazing stuff. That was the quickest episode that I've ever seen on Million Dollar Sharks. For LJPCBM, episode 747. Anyways, guys, that was LJPCBM, episode number 747. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be LJPCBM, episode 748. Spin for a Million, season 1, episode 15. Till next time, so Johnson Pod, peace out, baby. Good work, LJPCBM, guys, pursued. Till then, Joseph out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I asked Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.